So ImAllexx was accused of some really horrific things. And not only did he then decide to flip it and try and paint himself as the victim in this situation, he's now also laughing at the allegations, making jokes about them. As if we don't have evidence of him saying and doing some absolutely horrible things to his ex-girlfriend Alice. Now, we talked about this at length before, so I'll link those videos in the description if you need to catch up or you've forgotten what's going on. The very, very short gist of it is that ImAllexx was accused of mistreating, can't say the actual word because it gets flagged, mistreating three of his ex-girlfriends, including Alice Hez. And there was a lot of evidence of screenshots of things that he said, of recordings of Discord calls, of him making threats. Very, very damning stuff. And he disappeared for almost a year and then came back and decided to say that he didn't really do anything wrong. It was actually her who was mistreating him. Big mess. But since then, he is now back to streaming and recording and making videos. Like one video here, you can see where he was talking about Jojo Siwa. Although you may notice that this video here, I'm not watching it on his channel. And that's not because I'm trying to not give him views. That's because it was wiped from his channel as soon as it went on. One of the reasons for that is probably because he didn't talk about Jojo Siwa. Another reason is because in this, he made jokes about the allegations against him. He made jokes about the video evidence we have of him saying horrific things. And he kind of crashed out and got visibly upset towards the end, talked about a lot of things, made excuses, and then ended the stream early. So the only bits of video we have of this are reuploads. So there's some pretty interesting stuff that I want to look at here and see what he had to say. And I'm going to show you because it's appalling. It's appalling the way this man thinks he can just joke about these things, and you're going to understand my anger as we get on with it. So let's have a look at some of what he had to say.
Should I take a break off the internet because TikTok is ruining my life? I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever felt better than not being on those apps, and I'm not like I'm back. I mean, I'm on Instagram. I like Instagram. Instagram has probably always been the best one. But like before YouTube, I used to just have a brick phone. That was one of the first things that happened when I got like my first YouTube.
I just want you to remember what he said here because I know he's just yapping. The brick phone thing is about to become important. Can you guess why that's about to become important?
Paycheck. Like my mates pushed me into an Apple store and made me buy an iPhone, and it was probably the worst thing they ever did. I did not want that. And
starting to smile.
To be honest, it was. I know it's very easy to be like, "Oh, the internet sucks," or whatever. But I think there's so much great stuff on the internet. Like I see so much stuff, cool, creative stuff. But in terms of like beyond that, I don't know. I just find that I feel like I got object. What is it called? Object permanence is one of them, and then the other one that
you don't have object permanence, like but okay.
But I'm not like diagnosed with OCD, so I wouldn't say I've got OCD. But I struggle with what's it called? Something avoidance, task avoidance,
responsibility avoidance. Could it be that one? Potentially.
Sorry, my memory is fried because all I do is watch Instagram Reels and TikTok. No, I'm joking. I don't anymore. I watch movies. Am I going to get the new Switch? No, I'm not. I don't think. I don't play it. I've got a GameCube downstairs, and it's considerably probably the best purchase I've made. Yeah, brick phone, Samuel. That is very funny. I didn't think about that. Oh god, I can't say that anymore.
Why can't you say brick phone anymore, buddy? Don't think I've ever called somebody buddy in my life, but clearly I think that's a derogatory term. Why can't you say brick phone anymore, Alex? Why is that funny? Is it because of the threats that you made to Alice that we have video evidence of? That's funny. It's funny, is it? He speaks about this a little bit more. And we have a comment from the person who actually made this joke about the brick phone, and we have more to say about that. First of all, though, I want to talk to you about something else really quickly. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a bad habit that has just become automatic? Because I have felt like that. Maybe it's you're reaching for something out of boredom, just to socialize, just because it's there or you want something to do. For me, that was a big problem for a while, and that is why I was so excited to try out Fume, who have been a complete game changer for me. Fume, who is lovely enough to sponsor today's video, is not a vape, it's not an e-cig, it's not any kind of nicotine product. It's a simple and satisfying alternative to help you replace your bad habits without inhaling anything harmful. There's no smoke, no vapor, and no nicotine. It's just natural flavored air that you draw into your mouth and gives you something to reach for without all the chemicals. And may I just say, the flavors as well, absolutely gorgeous. I love them so much. My main favorite is the crisp mint flavor, although the peach blush is absolutely a close second. But they have so many different ones that you can try, whether you want something a bit more earthy, maybe a bit more peppery or citrusy, whatever flavor it is that you like, you can try these. But one of the biggest things that I love about Fume is that it's a mindful habit replacement, because sometimes breaking a bad habit isn't just about willpower, it's about having a better alternative to reach for, and Fume gives you that. And if you're somebody like me who needs something to do with your hands and something to fidget with, Fume's got you covered with that as well, because it is just built for fidgeting. Over 500,000 people have already added Fume to their daily routine, and I absolutely get why. It's simple, satisfying, and doesn't come with any of the downsides that come with smoking or vaping. So if you have been thinking about changing your bad habits, this is the perfect first step. And right now you can go to tryfume.com/VangelinaSkov or scan the QR code on screen. You'll get a free Fume topper when you order the journey pack today. Thank you so much to Fume for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get on with the rest of it. Listen, I know a lot of time has passed and you may have forgotten what it was that ImAllexx said in relation to a brick. What he said that was so terrible. Don't worry, I will show you. I will show you, but let's just see a little bit more first of what he has to say about this joke.
Oh no, man. I'm gonna call it something else, like a rock phone.
A rock phone.
Oh man.
Can't stop laughing, it's hilarious, isn't it?
That was my Monday, it was good. I put the bins out. Oh fucking Jesus Christ.
It's just so funny. Still
You
going.
have a nice smile, thank you. Alright, am I gonna watch this clip or not? I don't even know. Do you know, I went live and I didn't really have a plan. I didn't have a plan at all, because I don't really fucking have one anymore.
He's so
I
giddy
think a
through
cat
this
just
whole
smashed
thing.
something downstairs. Not gonna go look at that until later. Gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The laugh sounds like a dying cat. I wouldn't know what that sounds like, but I would agree it's annoying, probably. Watch a TLC show. The thing is, right, like...
Okay, he's just gonna waffle on for a bit, right? But we have this tweet from Samuel that says, ImAllexx said he had a brick phone, which we saw, so I made a joke. ImAllexx responded to said joke and became unstable and just started uncontrollably laughing at random. And we have the clip again.
Me. I used to just have a brick phone. That was one of the first things that happened when I got like my first YouTube paycheck. Yeah, brick phone, Samuel. That is very funny.
Is it?
I didn't think about that. Oh god, I can't say that anymore. Oh no, man. I'm gonna call it something else, like a rock phone. Oh man, fuck me. That was my Monday. It was good. I put the bins out.
And we actually have a response from Alice here that says, God, yeah, the AB threats were just so funny, weren't they, Alex? Haha, lol. Disgusting human. I agree, Alice. I agree. And would I ever say if I had a free pass to kick someone in the balls that it would be Alex? No, of course I would never say that. I would never say that. Why would you think I would say something like that? Don't you guys know me? My God, I would never say that. Why would I do that? No. So let's just have a quick reminder of what it was that he said about a brick in the first place, why this is even a joke. And I feel like we watch this in every single video that I make about Alex, but at the same time, I have to watch it in every single video because he keeps trying to glaze over this, yet somehow laugh at it. And I don't think we should let him away with that. I don't think he should be allowed to just glaze over this. So let's have a look.
Thing about you, and this is the thing, and this is why I fucking go round and round in circles. I join call, and when I'm getting, you're talking to me, going, this is the thing. Even though now, when it's too late, you admit that you did everything wrong. But when it actually matters, when you should lay down like a good dog, you don't do it. You fight for some reason. I don't know why you fight, because you're losing, because you end up admitting that you fucked it all up anyway. So it's just weird. And I know that you're going to end up admitting that you fucked it all up, which is why it's sorry first. Is it generally because you're just brain dead?
Yeah, I'm very brain dead, yeah.
Is that why you decided to go on the offensive instead of the
Didn't go on the
maybe?
offensive.
Okay. I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take this weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
You're
would do,
acting
go,
like
I
this
didn't,
is
I didn't
all
mean
just
it.
me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the up. You, because this one, genuinely, this one, you this royally.
Fix.
I'm gonna bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the up. You, because this one,
I used to just have a brick phone. That was one of the first things that happened when I got like my first YouTube paycheck. Like, yeah, brick phone, Samuel. That is very funny. I didn't think about that. Oh god, I can't say that anymore. Oh no, man. I'm gonna call it something else, like a rock phone. Oh man. Fuck me. That was my Monday. It was good. I put the bins out. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
I feel like my job is just doing itself today. Do I even need to make any commentary on this, or does it just speak for itself? Do I need to say anything about this? Do I need to connect the dots for you? Do I need to explain this for you? Or does this explain itself? Are we all on the same page here of how absolutely abhorrent, how disgusting, how vile this is? Not to mention the fact that he did not mention these leaked clips in his response video where he said, oh, yeah, I mean, maybe I was not great sometimes, but she was actually mistreating me. He didn't mention these clips. Now, though, now he's acknowledging them. How is he acknowledging them? Laughing at them. Laughing at the things that he said. It's horrific. And there was another thing that came up that ImAllexx making a brick emote / sub badge on his Twitch is actually the lowest he's gone. And you can see for tier 1 subscription, there's a little emote there of a brick being thrown and breaking a monitor. Now, you can see here somebody said he made it 5 years ago, to be fair. Right? This person says good for him. The prophecy he set in place 5 years ago actually became a reality. Okay, fair. But do you not think, right, man, you had what was it, 8 months to craft this response that was so meticulously crafted to make yourself look as good as possible, which didn't even make you look fucking good. Sorry, he just gets me so annoyed. It didn't even make you look good, right? All you did was top load it with information that you could potentially maybe debunk, which wasn't even serious stuff. You glazed over all your own wrongdoings, and you tried to paint Alice as the person who is mistreating you without any actual evidence to back it up, all while ignoring the evidence against you. You had 8 months, you planned that response, you did all of that, you came back, and you didn't think, maybe I should change this emote. Maybe I should get rid of the brick emote. But why would you? Because it's all funny, isn't it? It's really funny that you think it's hilarious that you can be there. Oh, haha, brick joke. Brick phone can't say that anymore. Why can't you say it anymore, Alex? Address it. Talk about it. Explain to the people watching your live stream why you can't make that joke anymore, why you can't say brick phone anymore. But you won't do that, will you? You just laugh hysterically like a fucking loopy hyena, like some kind of deranged person, because clearly you are deranged if you believe any of the stuff that comes out of your mouth. No, it's all hilarious. It's all hilarious. And this, like, he doesn't end the stream there, by the way. The stream goes on for over an hour. That's only 15 minutes in. He doesn't think at this point, oh, I've messed up. I should go. No, he keeps going. All the while, he is getting so many negative comments towards him. It's like, why? Like, you can see, hello? Okay, well, you can somewhat see the messages that he's getting here. Let's be real here. You're only trying to salvage the scraps of your career. You care about nothing else. Your lack of genuine interaction alone speaks to that. It's so obvious. You can see the other stuff that people are saying, which, again, I can't actually say out loud because it gets flagged. And then you have Brickosaurus. Mate, you have took zero blame. All while he's smiling. Because it's all so funny. Is he laughing at Brickosaurus? Probably, because there's nothing funnier than a brick. Apparently. That's just the height of comedy. Jesus Christ, I hate this man. I hate this man.
Doing you were never going to be able to make me do that. I just feel like I should say that now so that it's clear for any future stuff. I know, even answering those questions, some of these questions, you know, one of the reasons why it's easy to ignore a lot of the stuff in the chat is because, like, it's never going to end. So, like, I answer any of these questions and it's never going to stop, is it, really? So, what's the point? There's no point.
So I just showed you the kind of messages in chat he's referring to. And, no, he can't address them. He can just laugh about the accusations.
Guys, I'm not going to tell you about who my friends are, because it's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And, I mean, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. So, it would be weird to go on here and do that and to post 45 Instagram stories about it. That would be fucking odd behavior. So, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So, I hope you can respect that.
Weird way to say I have no friends, but alright.
He's crashing out. Mate,
Okay, in reality, I don't post a lot of my personal life either. I just don't like him.
I don't think it's crashing out, just to say something perfectly ordinary, isn't it? But fair enough. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
He's still laughing. I do wish we could see the live chat here. That would just be perfect to be able to get like a live step-by-step of what he's actually reacting to, although obviously there's always a little bit of a delay between the chat and the person streaming. But this goes on, like I said, for over an hour. I'm gonna just mute this bit here because it's not actually necessary to listen to it, but I'm just playing this last minute of this stream because you can see he's getting visibly more and more upset. Despite the fact that throughout this, he's trying to play it off as all a big joke, it's all hilarious, it's all funny, it's all fine. You know, it doesn't matter to me what the people are saying in chat. because it's never going to go away, even though he said himself earlier in this stream that he doesn't moderate the chat. But you could see him starting to get quiet, starting to get upset, starting to read the comments, because at this point in the stream, from what I have seen from other creators, there was a lot of people in the chat at this point calling him out for the things that he's done. So, as you can see, starting to get to him at this point. And I just think this is an excellent demonstration of who he is, of how little responsibility he's willing to take, how unserious this all is to him. He's well aware that we've all seen the videos. We've all seen the leaks. Will he address it? Will he apologize? No. Will he laugh about it? Yes. Will he still somehow try and act like it didn't happen, even though he's making jokes about it? Yes, and I think that just speaks absolutely to his character, and I think he's vile. I just really do. Now, I want to also address very quickly, I know people have been saying when is the next video coming out where we're going to be going through Alice's 700-page document. I've posted 2 videos about that already, which if you don't know, after his response, she came out with basically all of their interactions throughout their relationship with a full document of explanations and screenshots, and it's a lot to go through. So we went through 2 videos worth, which was an hour each per video, and I will be continuing that. I do want to go through the whole thing because even though I think some people see this as like old news, it's not old news. This is something that this man is still actively getting away with and actively trying to brush under the rug, and I think it's so important to go through the full evidence. So I know it's been a couple of weeks. I just want to say I had exams and assignments and exams that I didn't know about until like 2 days beforehand, and then I was sick and I lost my voice, so it was just like one thing after the other. So we will be continuing that. I will be continuing that, so please do stay tuned for that. You can turn on notifications and all of that. But for now, let me know in the comments what you think about this whole thing, and if you want to comment something that's not about this whole situation, you can comment the word feather, because in my brain I've decided that that is the opposite of a brick. I don't know why I've decided that. Anyway, like, comment, share, please do subscribe. It makes me feel really nice when you do that. That's the main reason for that little dopamine hit from my brain. Did I say follow me on social media? I'm VangelinaSkov everywhere. And don't forget to check out Fume. You can go to tryfume.com/VangelinaSkov or scan the QR code on screen, and you will get a free Fume topper when you order the journey pack today. Thank you so much to Fume for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, unless you are ImAllexx, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!